noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Aurélien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Good ball, good take. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Doku. It's a searching pass. Mbappe gets into a good position. Deep cross. It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Shifted it to the flank. DiMarco. Back into the middle. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's a promising run he's making on the right.
Fernandez. And it's Tchouameni, played out to the left flank. It's a promising position. Cross flung in towards the middle. Oh, they could be caught out here. Pings in across. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Tchouameni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And again! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. Fires it in low. And that has been clubbed away. That's tidy. And here's Wirtz. He is through here. Shoots! That's a decent clearance. McTominay. No goals as yet. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp.
And he's away. He's had a shot! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 2.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Van Dijk. And it's Hakimi. Wits! Threads one in.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
DiMarco is behind this one.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Hakimi. And the shot! He's scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his...
Mbappe! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Wits. Manchester United making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Chooses to go cross-field. Hakimi. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Wits. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Tchouaméni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now, who's going to be first? He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's their second corner of the game. Kimmich with the short one. Oh, important interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Mbappe.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tchouaméni. Ndika. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nouri. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Big chance! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Manchester United are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Thuram. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. McTominay. Has found the net here, of course. Kane is flagged offside. Indica. Now Romero. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, what has happened here? No foul, says the referee. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Referee's given a throw. And it's Fernandez. Hakimi. Xiao. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
McTominay. DiMarco. Doku. Brilliantly cut out. Tchouaméni. And it's Kimmich. It's Thuram. Wirtz. That's very neat. Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So,
Number
time for changes
18,
on both
Doku.
sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 21, Vinicius Junior. Substitution in progress.
Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Chooses to go back. Good take, and is he in? Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's delightful. He's got away. Oh, it's come loose. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. DiMarco. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Tchouaméni. Wirtz. Manchester United finding their passes. Mbappe. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 9.
Bruno Guimaraes,
McTominay.
and it's Tchouaméni.
Number 17.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well
Coming
and
on
stopped
the
it.
field, number 3.
Tchouaméni cuts a frustrated
Mario.
figure right now. He
Number
just
14,
cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Substitutions taking place.
Vardiol. Vinicius Junior. That has been slung wide. Tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Wirtz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Engages and forces him off the ball. The ball has bounced loose now, and it's Tchouaméni. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Substitution.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Martinez gets rid without sophistication. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
2 added
Wirtz.
minutes has been
Great
indicated.
feat, that.
2 minutes to be added on. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vinicius Junior. Nouri. And now the breakaway. Vardiol makes the interception. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery. Please grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates. Substitution for Manchester United, number 20, Mbappe. Coming on the field is number 15.
So our quest to find the winner
Eze.
continues.
Substitution in progress.
He's found a way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the flag has stayed down. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Tonali. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, tries a shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Wirtz. Hakimi. That's good play. Nice control. Chance, surely! And the lead stays intact, just.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
And he's gone looking for safety. Chance for a shot! So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Manchester United have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. That's an excellent interception. And now they can spring out of defence. Vardiol promptly onto that, and that is that.
1 minute added time.
And smartly reclaimed. Bruno Guimaraes. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
And if you do have a chance today, please
Well,
take some
both
time
teams
out
have
to give
run
your
themselves
support
into
to
the
our
ground
better
out there.
stadium fund.
Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution for Manchester United, number 22.
Exhaustion,
This.
physical and
Coming
mental.
on to replace
Will
him
we
is
find a winner?
Number 4.
They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hakimi, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And it's Hakimi. Tchouaméni. And it's Tchouaméni. And here's Haaland. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, such a clever touch. He's shifting through the gears here. Swings it across. Martinez deals with that nice and simple. Manchester United are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
And the finish! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left.
Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vinicius Junior. Tonali. And here's Mbappe.
I think we might be done here, Pete.
Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the upright. Hakimi is there to clear. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
During the match. Thank you for your
Okay,
cooperation.
get set. We have penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Mbappe is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
This then to level matters. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
This to double their advantage. Oh, calm as you like. 2 to the good. Manchester United can't afford to miss another one. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Martinez must save it. And that has lifted the roof. Manchester United fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action.
Commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here, things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
As you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Brazil have produced some of the best centre-halves around, and I think Militao is up there in that lineage, Peter. He's very quick and aggressive, and while he
Shapes to shoot! And another try!
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
He's in a great position here. Oh, he's played it in low. Oh,
There's the shot!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. He is through here.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Can he get it through?
Chance for a shot! Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it! First blood drawn.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Tchouaméni, Wirtz. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Decent chance! It's a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again.
Real chance! Danger averted for now.
He's on it, can he get away?
He's going for goal!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Wirtz, and that's been intercepted. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Goes for a shot!
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Van Dijk. And it's McTominay. Tries to pass it through. Doku gets into a good position.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he has been fouled there.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable. Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
So, another set play. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Tchouaméni. Threads one in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Chouameni. And it's Wirtz. Passing is crisp and sharp.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Wirtz goes steaming forward, takes a shot! Goal! And they're back in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Played into space. Mbappe! Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Guardiola. Doku. And it's McTominay. That's Wirtz. And here's Kane. Played out towards the right wing.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival. Manchester United are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Chouameni, who's looking wide.
That's going in strongly.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Strong running down that left flank. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Wirtz. Nouri. Chouameni. Kimmich.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Mbappe. And he shoots! Oh, in for the pieces! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Kane, given the lift of his goal, looking for options for movement. Oh, nicely intercepted. There's the whistle for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
McTominay. And he was alert to it. And it's Kimmich. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bruno Fernandes. Here's Chouameni. The ball has bounced loose now. Kane. Chouameni. Now McTominay. Guardiola. Nicely weighted ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's run loose here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Kimmich. Now that looks a decent ball. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn.
It's Kane! Oh, Harry Kane, how good are you? About as smooth as it gets. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 18.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Number 15, Eze.
Nicely aimed pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. Dani Olmo. And he's had a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United are managing to come away unscathed, admittedly with a fairly thick slice of luck.
It's just a perfect example of why they can't afford to lose the ball.
And the shot! He has done it! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Well played right in... Ekitike! And he has kept it out somehow.
Ekitike is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Kane.
Eze.
Number 9, McTominay.
That's good
Coming
play.
on the field, number
Tchouaméni.
24, Erling Haaland. Number 14.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Eze.
Substitutions
And
taking place.
that's not going to reach. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tchouaméni really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to...
He's had a shot! Hakimi with the clearance. Manchester United are anything but solid just now, rather exposed actually.
Yeah, I felt that this was what their opponents were setting up to do, and they got away with that.
Dani Olmo does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Danny Olmo. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Danny Olmo, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tonali is onto this. Oh, just skips past his man. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's quick to get it. Oh, what has happened here? Well, that has not gone well. Mbappe. Haaland. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Added time.
Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And the number on the board is 3. Bruno Guimaraes. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job.
I'd like to draw your attention to the screen.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Mbappe! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Mbappe can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Tchouaméni. Good running, strong and purposeful. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he was quick to react. Now that looks a decent ball. Fernandez is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Schlotterbeck. Turns back here, probably the best option. Manchester United yet to have an attempt on goal. Pass is just off target. Howson.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's running through, takes a shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Chance here to counter. Now it's Mbappe. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Here's there's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Tchouaméni driving forwards. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Doku. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Doku. Van Dijk. Tchouaméni. Now it's Thuram. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was vital. Tchouaméni. He won't be happy with that one. Driving forward.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
McTominay. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. McTominay. Back they go. Xiao. Mbappe. Now it's Fernandez. Now that's well seen too. Eder Militao. Taken back almost at once. Here's Doku. Doku going full steam ahead down the left flank. Doku in acres of space out wide. Cleared without hesitation. Vitz.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's an imaginative pass. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Ndika getting this one clear. And the first 45 minutes are up. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And a quick reminder
Some first half
to please
thoughts?
take all
Well, there's
without
no
the
way
bins
to disguise
located
the
by
fact
the
that they've
entrance
been
gates.
poor.
Thank you
Not a
very
single
much
shot
for your
on goal tells
cooperation.
you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Now it's shoots!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Doku. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Kimmich. Kimmich is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Schlotterbeck. McTominay. Nice-looking ball. That's going to be a goal kick. And he's being shifted off it. And he's on his way! Look at this chance, surely! He's scored! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Fire. Chance! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 18.
So, time for changes
Doku.
on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Place.
Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Danny Olmo. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. The movement so precise, The finish, sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here, much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Wirtz. He's had it taken off him. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Wirtz, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and...
Real chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Kimmich. Well, that's a dangerous ball. McTominay. And here's Kane. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo on a strong run down the right. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tchouaméni aims beyond the defence.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Mbappe. Wirtz. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. Now it's McTominay. Fernandes. Dani Olmo, who's set up one goal so far. Ekitike. And that is that. Manchester United suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Please be reminded.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very potent.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Kimmich kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Wirtz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for options for movement. Hakimi. And here's Gravenberch. And here's Kane. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's played it back. And Gravenberch. And it's Gravenberch. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Schlotterbeck. Cucurella. He's a sharp little ball here. All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? Manchester United presented with a golden opportunity here. This for the lead. And he's missed altogether.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
McTominay. Still goalless. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Wirtz. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. McTominay. Wirtz wins the duel this time. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. And the shot! It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Spread neatly. Decent chance! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to...
He's tried one! Gravenberch. Gravenberg takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Kane. McTominay. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Thuram. Gravenberg. McTominay. Well, that looks a decent ball. Gravenberg. Half-time getting close now. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni. Nouri. And here's Mbappe. And it's Tonali. It's a really well-measured ball. Now the ball in. And he's there to belt it away. Goes for a shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Schlotterbeck. And Cucurella. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at
I'd just
half-time.
like to read out our fan club members.
When do you
who
think
are
we're up
celebrating
to
their
after
birthdays
45
today.
minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. And it's made its way to him. That is good strength. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. Gravenberg looking for the run. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitz. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Good ball, good take. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Has another go. Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both.
Chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Kimmich plays it short. Played into the... Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the...
And a chance! Ekitike. McTominay. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Now it's Mbappe. Nouri. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but...
There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Schlotterbeck. Cucurella. Over to the left. And it's Cucurella. Ekitike.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cucurella puts them all in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Can he get it? Shot a goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7, Cucurella. Number 25, Mbumu.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
McTominay.
Hakimi wriggles his way through.
Coming on the field.
Nice touch.
Number 10, Alexander-Arnold.
He's in a great position. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Number 14, Bruno Grimaldes. Number 15, Eze. Substitutions taking place.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Danny Olmo fires it in low.
Added time.
And that has been cleared. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the pass is intercepted. And the number on the board is 3. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Now, we would like to ask you all
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution in progress.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Hakimi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's fabulous. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Danny Olmo. Nouri. Nice control. Great chance! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Hakimi. He won't be happy with that one. Bruno Fernandes. Aimed beyond the defence. Hakimi gets rid without sophistication. Hakimi. Van Dijk. And Alexander-Arnold. Eze. Back towards the middle. Kvaratskhelia touches it back. And it's Hakimi. And it's Eze. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Nicely weighted ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He is through here. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
This is a lost children's
Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11, Van Dijk. Number 13, Hakimi. Coming on the field, number 5,
And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act.
Knocks it into space.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Chouameni. And Alexander-Arnold. Dani Olmo.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to cut back.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Tries to play it through. Oh, crack.
He's had a shot! And that's a real chance missed. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Mbappe. Eze. It's a pretty loose pass. Ndika. Dani Olmo.
Gets a good foot in there. Now this could be a chance.
Kvara, chance for a shot!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
Alexander-Arnold.
Still inseparable. We have penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Today, please have your entry tickets.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot.
Mbappe.
Shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Mbappe is the next man in the spotlight.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Haaland is the man who's second in line.
Oh, Cooley does it.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Bruno Fernandes is second man up. Oh, he's hit the upright.
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Manchester United are putting real pressure on here if they put this away. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
The third man in the queue.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Alexander-Arnold is the fourth man to step forward for them. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Dani Olmo is fourth up. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Manchester United must score here to stay in it. And stuck away with ice in his veins.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Martinez must keep this out. This is match point. And that has lifted the roof. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times. But when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short.
Hello, attendees.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that.
Thuram! Decent enough try. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
He is through here. He's shifting through the gears here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
McTominay.
Thuram really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Hakimi receives it in a wide position. Manchester United, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Romero. Kimmich. And it's Wirtz. And it's made its way to him. Hakimi and Gravenberch. Chouameni. Wirtz promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mbappe. Gravenberch opts for safety. And Hakimi. Chouameni did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Wirtz. And it's Fernandes. Nice control. And it's Wirtz. Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Now it's Gravenberch. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And here's Mbappe. There's the shot! There it is! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chouameni, nicely shaped ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. Manchester United finding their passes. Now it's Thuram. That is good alertness.
Manchester United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Schlotterbeck. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Kane. Thuram. Vitz, given the lift of his goal. That's good vision. And he shoots! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Xiao. Hakimi. Here's Chouameni. And that has put paid to that. Kimmich. Chance here to counter. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's in on goal! Looking for the run. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that is out of play. Spread it left.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach.
Chance for a shot!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Cucurella. McTominay. Gravenberg. And it's Chouameni. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Cucurella. Ball driven towards... Oh, smashing header! He has done it! They are right back in business!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Gravenberg gets into a good position. Cross into the box. And claimed it back swiftly. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pass somewhat off target. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Shoots! It's a goal! Into the lead once more. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 25, Mbeumo. Number 9,
And it's Cucurella.
McTominay.
Passes coming off in
on
quick
the field,
succession here.
Number 4,
Manchester United
Kvaratskhelia.
perhaps wondering what the best
Number
time is for their
15,
next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the
Taking place.
manager's...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Goes for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what a mistake!
Substitution
Couple of changes
for
then in
Manchester
quick
United.
succession. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Kane.
Yeah, and that's not totally
Number
surprising.
13,
The manager obviously felt his
Hakimi.
defence needed reinforcement.
Coming on the field,
He can't afford a
number
repeat.
24, Erling
Schlotterbeck.
Haaland. Number 10,
Eze.
Alexander-Arnold.
And Kvaratskhelia. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Traumeri. And it's Cucurella. He's in a great position here. Big chance! So close to drawing level.
Kvaratskhelia clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 38, Gravenberch. Coming on the field is number 14, Bruno Grimalds.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now he's got space here. Dani Olmo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
In with the challenge.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, super find. Manchester United must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Alexander-Arnold. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Schlotterbeck. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, sweet feet. And he's intervened well there.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measure.
Just the keeper to beat, tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable. And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He's had it taken off him. Fernandez. And here's Wirtz. Wirtz! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. This time, surely! He's scored! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, easy pickings there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here. Big chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again. And he hits the net. Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to make this nice and quick. Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ndika. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hakimi. Manchester United finding their passes. Fernandez. Tchouaméni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread out to the left. McTominay. That's an imaginative pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Mbappe. And the counter is on. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hakimi, looking for the run. 15 minutes till half-time. McTominay. Oh, good read. Xiao.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Knocks it out wide, and it's Cucurella. Now, who's going to be first to this? Can he get it through? Cucurella puts them all in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, they can break here. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A case now of complete control. Romero makes the interception. Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Hakimi, Chouameni.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Chouameni. Now McTominay. Cucurella.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Chouameni. Not the most accurate pass. Could move up a gear here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other. And the action is back underway.
Manchester United really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he's managed to get free. And he's cut it out.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Mbappe, can he finish? Chouameni, Wirtz, passes coming off in quick succession here. It's Vinicius Junior. And it's McTominay, out towards the flank. Wirtz, now it's Mbappe. Wirtz, Fernandes, lovely pass, but can he get there? That is a brilliant interception. McTominay.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
McTominay. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cucurella going full tilt down the left. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Picked out brilliantly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no...
Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, what has happened here? And it's Fernandes. Lofted in. Defending of the desperate variety. He's tried one! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Nicely weighted ball. McTominay. Cucurella. McTominay. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. McTominay. No way through. Passes short and sharp. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Wirtz. Great vision. It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's chosen to go back. Oh, important interception. There's the shot! He can get that clear. Some really good ball movement. Out to the right. Passing nice and neat. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Substitution.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown in this map. Thank you for your cooperation.